Okay, so we have this situation where a female has been calling in to the 911 4 times yesterday and then 4 times within the week. First, just kind of talk about, when people make false reports, how does that affect the overall emergency system?
Well, the emergency system is a big circle. You call one of us and we will all respond, whether especially on medical emergency, you're tying up fire resources, you're tying up A1 resources, and you're tying up police resources. So when we get there, and there's another medical emergency somewhere in another part of town, our ability to respond is delayed. So it's very serious, and that's why an arrest was made, is to show how serious it actually is to make false reports to a law enforcement agency.
And what was this person calling and saying?
Yesterday there's a couple different reasons she called. A couple times she said she was ill and needed to go to the hospital. When we get there, she's not ill. She just wanted someone to talk to. On another occasion she called in that she was suicidal. We get up there, she was not suicidal. She again just wanted to talk to somebody. She was not transported either of the times. Medical does make sure they check her out to make sure she is okay. Again, we did that 3 times yesterday in a period of about 10 hours. On the 4th time, an arrest was made.
And so tell me what kind of resources this really, takes up or taps into.
Well, again, like I said, the police will respond in emergency mode, as will A1 ambulance, as will fire. So it takes up their manpower. The fire puts 2 people on each call. The A1 ambulance puts 2 men on each call, and we respond with a single car. So there's 6 emergency responders tied up for a period of about half an hour.
But you were saying earlier that, why is that a resource tied up as opposed to if there's a real medical emergency, what's that preventing?
Well, it's preventing those services to respond somewhere else. Say, especially if we have another medical in the uptown area where these services are pulled from, these services have to come from further away to get there, so it could put somebody else's life in danger that has a real medical need.
And then the monetary resources, I know you said it's hard to put an actual value on it, but just kind of talk about what are the monetary factors that go into a false report or a false call?
A false report like this one, it ties up five people, which is hourly wages of 5 different people, plus the emergency services that they use, the gasoline, and just the time factor. So the monetary is there, but our main concentration is the health safety issue of it, and that they're pulling resources away from other people who may need them.
And who are the 5 people that you referred to?
There's two people that work the ambulance that they respond to all the time. There's 2 on the fire truck that they respond to officers all the two units all the time, and then the 1 unit, 1 police unit.
And then what about the 911 dispatcher?
And then and of course the 911 dispatchers, and that ties up a line. When she's calling in, we have a limited lines coming into our 911 center. I think we have 4 911 lines that come in, and if she's tying one of those lines up, somebody else may not get as quick a service. So that's also ties into it.
Great. Do you guys have any questions?